Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kara, aka Lady McBamf, and today I have a really quick May to be read pile. So these are going to be the books that I am going to attempt to read in the month of May. I really hope to get around to them all. It is a very ambitious to be read pile, so fingers crossed that I actually get to read them all this month. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. The first one is going to be Beyonders by Brandon Mull. He also wrote the Fablehaven series featured here. The Fablehaven series I absolutely adored as a kid, so I figured I would give his newest series a chance. I feel like this one's gonna be pretty up my alley because it's fantasy. And I always do well with fantasy. But from what the blurb says on the back, it's about a boy who gets transported into a fantasy world and then has to find this magic word to defeat the bad guy. Sounds good. I am a total sucker for Brandon Mull's writing, so I'll read anything he puts out. So that's gonna be one of the books that I try to read this month. The next book that I really want to read this month is by Agatha Christie, and it's A Holiday for Murder. I mentioned in my April wrap-up video that I'm really on an Agatha Christie kick. I really like her writing style. They're really short, quick mystery novels that I never seem to be able to predict. I really hope this one's going to be in the same vein as the other two that I've read, where the ending completely blows me away. If it is, awesome. But I'll let you guys know what I think about this when I wrap up at the end of the month. The next book is going to be a reread for me. It's a childhood favorite that I really like, and it's The Goose Girl by Shannon Hale or Hall, I don't know. It's basically a story about a girl who is the princess of a kingdom, and then she gets exiled due to corrupt politics that boot her out, and she becomes a goose girl and then has to later reclaim her throne. Completely up my alley. This kind of story is what I live for, and I remember when I read this when I was younger, I absolutely loved it. It has kind of Ella Enchanted vibes where at the end she like sticks it to them, so I really can't wait to reread this one. I want to let you guys know if it's as good as an adult as it was as a kid. And then the next book that I'm going to be reading is Philippa Gregory's Lady of the Rivers. I, in the past, have read her other two novels in this series called The Red Queen and The White Queen. I read them a long time ago, so I don't know if I'll have to brush up on them before I get to this one. I don't think so. I think they're more like standalone novels that are all centered around the War of the Roses. But regardless, I can't wait to read it. Her writing style is historical fiction. So what that means is she takes characters that were real people and events that happened in real life, and she kind of twists them fictionally. So that's kind of the whole basis of historical fiction. You kind of learn something while you're reading. It's pretty good. Her other two novels I really enjoyed because of that aspect of the history. I didn't really know anything about the War of the Roses or English monarch history until I read those novels, which has encouraged me to read this one as well. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Her novels are actually really dense as well. Like, the writing is tiny and the pages have no margins. So this one might take me a while to get to. So Philippa Gregory's novel is long. However, the other one that I'm reading this month is a absolute monstrosity. It is a 44-hour audiobook that I am reading on Audible, and it is The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. I have read Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn series. Really enjoyed that one, so I heard really high recommendations for this one, and that's why I'm reading it now. I only have 30 hours left. I started it last month and I hope to finish it this month. I don't really know if I will because, like I said earlier in the video, this is a pretty ambitious to be read pile, reading 4 physical novels and 1 audiobook that's 30 fucking hours long. But I don't really have a lot of things to do in my daily life at this moment, so hopefully I'll get to it. The Way of Kings is fantasy, which, check, for me, is my absolute favorite genre. So I really do hope I get finished with that one this month. Alright guys, so that's it for my May to be read pile. These are the 5 books that I plan on reading in May. I really hope I get to read them all this month. I do have a lot of free time, like I mentioned earlier. If you guys have any recommendations about books that you think I would like in the future, let me know, because now you're kind of getting to know a little bit more of my tastes. And if you have any comments about the books that I mentioned, please leave them down below. It's always nice to know that there are other people in the world who know what the heck I'm talking about. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye!